out there. What were the ideas?
I'm not
Don't
gonna.
even remember.
That's classified.
One was the Action Heroes.
Well, you didn't have to say it.
Yeah, but it wasn't good.
No, it's not a good name. It's a terrible name, and I'd rather not be associated with that.
So you guys just played your first show the other day, right?
Correct.
Yeah, on Sunday.
But you didn't have a vocalist?
No, we do not have.
So how does that work? Like, you guys are looking for a vocalist, but you guys just play your 4 instrumental tracks?
Yeah, we thought it would be a good idea, to find a vocalist if we played shows and asked people in the audience if they were vocalists. It seems like a pretty good idea because, we don't really know anybody that's very good at singing. We know a lot of people that can scream, but we don't know a lot of people that want to sing. And we kind of want a singer more so than a screamer. So, Craigslist failed us and, other forms of...
We tried, open mic nights.
Oh,
and
God.
It was just, it was bad. And, we found this one place in Lamont. It was pretty decent. We could have played there and stuff. It was called This Must Be the Place. And we went there on a Wednesday for the open mic night. And then that next Saturday, the place closed. So we're like,
God.
Cool. We found a place that could be
bad
decent.
sign.
And it was gone, yeah. And, otherwise, there was, no open mic nights to try. So we just figured,
There's one at Mad Maggie's in Elgin.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, too.
Is
We want to find something that's nearby. Because Elgin, I don't know, that's kind of a hike from Naperville. We want to
Yeah.
find someone who's close enough that they can practice. But,
It's all right.
I mean, yeah, we'll have to check that out, though, because
Yeah.
that's definitely something we could do.
Is that-
The open
a-
mic, what'd you just do? Here's our song. Make your own lyrics.
or
to
just
it.
find people who
that's-
sing there and just be like, oh, you sing, come check out my band or something.
Offer
So
them the opportunity.
That's
yeah.
pretty cool.
It's actually like a new art form we're trying out. We'll play an instrumental
Shut up.
track, and the audience can think of their own lyrics and sing it along. It's like letting
Did you
the
do that
audience be
during the
expressive.
show? Did you be like, okay, sing
I
along?
wish I was clever enough to have thought of that on the spot. On
that
stage.
actually happened with Alex and I's old band. Our vocalist, it was his second to last show. His voice had died out, and he just gave the mic to some guy in the crowd, and he just started screaming, and it ruined the show. But
pretty much
we
ruined
tried
the
that, it failed. It
Oh,
failed.
man.
It totally fails.
That's awesome. How would you guys describe your sound for somebody that either wants to try out for the band or wants to come and see you guys?
It's good. It doesn't suck, basically.
Yeah,
I mean-
think of the worst thing you can imagine, then think of the opposite.
No, it's just it embodies metal in that to me it doesn't have any limits,
Yeah.
and it's very free for what we want to do with it. But at the same time, it takes influence from so many different things that it's hard to give it a specific subgenre of metal.
It's
we
pretty
start-
progressive.
There's definitely progressiveness to it, but sometimes we think of progressive, you think of
Tech, Dream Theater.
yeah, Dream Theater, and it's
But
it doesn't really
it's not
sound
really
anything
like
like Dream
that.
Theater, but it's definitely got everything in
It's
it.
spacey. It has open spaces in some spots and stuff. It's kind of post-rockish at some points.
And originally we tried to make it more poppy, so it'd be because they were in Max and Alex were in a metal band before, and they decided they wanted be in a band that attracts not just metal kids. So we tried to doing poppy stuff, and it really just it didn't really work out. Our
It's not our nature.
Yeah, we tried being someone we weren't.
We want to be heavy. We want to be technical and
So we're
doesn't
talking
really-
Between the Buried and Me?
not really that technical.
Because their music denotes only screaming. Our stuff, we're trying to make
Well,
an
I mean,
open ending where we can
most
have
spots.
But yeah,
most music.
yeah, that they do have
Tom
singing
Brady.
obviously. But a lot of their music really heavy. We keep it heavy, but you can definitely have singing over it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be
So-
a stretch to imagine a singing voice over it. So.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Have you guys considered being only an instrumental band? If you guys don't find a vocalist and being like 9 Inch Nails when he did the Ghost album, or I know Devin Townsend does a lot of instrumental stuff like that.
We've thought of it, but
I don't know. We like singing too much.
I feel like we could survive as an instrumental band, but having vocals would just take it to the next level.
It adds so much more.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Adds a different relatability that normal people can listen to it. Instrumental music.
Normal people.
No, I mean not. What I mean by normal people is non-musicians.
Yeah, yeah. If you're a musician, the only people listening to
'cause-
instrumental bands are
yeah,
musicians
exactly.
for the most part.
Yeah,
Especially
you
a
don't
metal
care.
oriented instrumental
Oh,
band,
Yeah,
But
yeah, and I don't feel like it's really technical enough music to just lend itself to being only instrumental. I mean,
we could
Yeah.
do that if we tried.
well, the songs we have now are written with a verse chorus structure in
Yeah,
mind,
exactly. And,
for intention of vocals.
Yeah, it
But
doesn't make for very good instrumental music.
yeah,
Yeah,
it needs
and-
more to it to be instrumental.
and Max and I, we grew up listening. Well, not grew up listening to it, but our formative years of metal were definitely spent in metalcore, which has big choruses, and we still like that.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, that
definitely
catchy
like a-
part that everybody can sing.
yeah,
Exactly,
a Killswitch Engage
yeah.
or a Soilworky chorus thing that's just
we
I like that, and
we want
I
that.
want to do that the whole song. It'd be cool to have the verse with a really good like singing, even Seven Dust. Like we don't really sound too much like them at all, but like they have a good like
all,
singing
all
verses.
all six CD changers in Max's car are still filled with Seven Dust CDs.
Yes,
You heard that they're breaking up, right?
Well, that's like a rumor though. Like I don't know if that's true, but
They announced that they're.
well, he said that
talking
like he was
last
thinking
tour.
about it. But I mean, like as long as they do another tour, and like
It's
I heard
about-
they were supposed to do like at least
It's
one more
about
album.
time for them
so.
to break up, though.
But yeah, they had a solid run. So if they do break up, I'll be sad, but like I'm okay with it.
nine albums.
Yeah, I'll
Anybody
take it.
going up row to see them on Sunday?
No, there's no other bands playing there that I really would want to see.
It's not worth driving for that.
Well,
I
it's-
wanted to go.
Yeah, I don't know. Because it's otherwise it's like what other bands are playing. It's like
Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah, I'm not a
Bullet
big
for My
fan of them.
Valentine.
Eh.
Escape the Fate.
Eh.
Seether.
Eh.
yeah, I can't say I like any of
Yeah,
those bands.
I'm not a
so.
big fan of any of those bands.
I'm a big Seether fan.
Well, and like, and those shows just caught like when you go see a festival, like there's just so many people there, and I like the one-on-one experience you see with like a local show at like a bar or something. Like just having that small band where you're right up front with them, and like when you go to Tinley Park or the Tweeter Center, whatever it's called now, the first Midwest Bank Amphitheater, it's just like you're just like another guy in a sea of people, and you don't have that
Exactly.
same like one-on-one experience
It's
with
not
the
like,
band.
you know,
Yeah.
a less than 1,000-person venue, you know, like 500, 600 people.
And then the
It's like
tickets are just like
coolest- yeah,
overinflated
exactly.
too, you know.
Like, you have to
I'd rather
pay for
see
all the
Seven
space.
Dust on their own headlining, playing like 30 songs compared to like 6 or 8, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So
How long have you guys actually been a band? I know that you had mentioned 2 years it took you guys to find a name. Was
Yeah.
that just the four of you guys together?
No, that was mostly it was just me and Max for like the first year. Our drummer for our old metal band, he was originally going to do it too, but that didn't really.
yeah, he went to school in Indiana, and
Yeah,
now
it
he's down in
didn't work
Decatur.
out.
So it was just tough to get in constant,
Yeah, so-
practice with him. And he's in another band, Through Ashes, which you should check out.
Yeah.
They're
Plug.
it was just hard. Yeah, it was just hard for us to get like together with him. He's like the coolest dude in the world, but
Yeah,
it
he's
just
a good
wasn't
guy,
gonna.
but it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And I came along.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then last summer we started, end of last summer, probably around this time actually. I'm looking at my watch to see, years, whatever.
It's,
But
9:20.
so that means it must have been about a year ago that we.
But yeah,
formed.
I knew Aaron from like his old band Green Shadows White Whale. Another plug, Green Shadows White Whale.
Green Shadows, White Whale?
Yeah, it's like an
Yeah.
instrumental
Ray
rock
Bradbury.
kind of metally influenced kind of thing. It was pretty cool.
Very instrumental rock.
But like
Ray
I had
Bradbury
recorded.
core.
Were you stoned when you came up with that name?
No, it's based off a book that because Ray Bradbury was like one of our favorite authors, and we just like looked up a bunch of the title of his book and like found which ones sound
Wow.
coolest.
But I had recorded that band, and I knew Aaron from that, and I was like, hey, Aaron's like a really good drummer. He lives in Naperville. Let's jam with him, and luckily that did stuff, and we would practice songs for a bit, and we'd actually talk to Joe about doing it because I knew him from his band Axis of Time.
Don't plug that.
now they are Orinoco. So I know you guys had Orinoco on a couple.
You know
weeks
what's
ago.
funny is I had posted on our Facebook that I was going to have a surprise for tonight. The surprise was Rob was actually going to come in here.
Oh, really?
And then he bailed on me going, I got work at 6 in the morning. I'm not going to come in here. I was like, okay, Rob, fuck you. You told me you co-host with
Yeah.
me. He's like, I love Oceanwalker. Don't tell him I'm coming in there.
Yeah, we were.
Oh, he pumped out.
Oh well.
Yeah, but he was in here last week too because
Yeah,
he was
I
like
could-
managing Raise the Stakes,
Yeah.
Rob, if you listen to this,
which is funny
you
because he
suck.
like looks like the older brother managing all of them, and
Yeah.
it's like keeping sheep in a herd.
Yeah.
Whatever. So Rob, fuck you for not being here tonight.
Yeah, Rob. Way
But-
to drop the ball.
Back on the story then. 'Cause we had that was when Joe was still in Axis at the time. It was like November last year, and we had asked him to come over and play bass, and he came by. It worked out pretty well, but he didn't have a car at the time, so it was hard to pick him up from Joliet. And then
Thumper City.
Yeah, Thumper City, Joliet. So then we just kind of like the band kind of fizzled for a few months there, and then he had gotten a car, and we're like, hey, you want to come by? You don't have a second obligation with Axis of Time, so it worked out for him to come over. So we did that, and we've been jamming probably since like June.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a solid
With the-
2 months for
Yeah,
sure.
with the four of us, and it's just been a really good energy with stuff. We were able
Yeah.
to write songs as a band, which we've never done before. Usually, it's always been Alex
Yeah.
writing songs, so it's pretty cool. Like the four of us are just like, it's a really good vibe, and it's just really good energy, and like we're able to do some pretty cool stuff with it. We're all on the same page too, musically,
Yeah.
and
Well, it's moving pretty quick right now, too. I mean, we've done a lot in the last 2 months, so I'm pretty proud of it.
What have
Yeah.
you done? I know that I've listened to the tracks that you've had on your Facebook, and I gotta say, like, I'm impressed. And the fact that it took you guys like 2 months to create that, like, it's very technical, but then it's also very interesting to listen to because, like, I like listening to the changes. You guys do breaks in between each to. I don't know how to say what I'm thinking right now, but
I'll allow it.
I liked listening to it. I mean, to me, I like instrumental tracks too, because like I write, so like listening to stuff like that when I write helps build ideas, and your stuff is really good for that.
Oh,
Thank
thanks.
Your songwriting process, how does that work?
It's usually just.
It usually starts out with like just like an idea. Like Alex will come like and have like a riff. You know, I'd start even just messing around at practice, and then I'll like start playing a drum part to it, and then Joe will have his thumb up his ass, and then
I'm usually not there. Actually.
Well, yeah, we haven't wrote a song with Joe here yet. Like we finished a couple with him, but we haven't like started a song with Joe. But usually Alex is the one who's writing things. Like he's always writing songs, and he comes with like a beginning of a song, and then we'll finish it. In the past, it has been like Alex writing whole songs, and that works. But like,
It's too much pressure on one guy. I hate writing a whole song because it's just like, oh, what is this part? Is it going on too long? Or like, oh, is it?
It's
like,
a lot
does
better
it
'cause
suck. And like, yeah.
you can go.
No, you go.
All right. It's more of like there's like a handoff thing too, like where Alex will come up with or Alex or one of us will come up with a really good idea, and then like the next thing will be like not as solid because we're just like trying to think of where to go next. But then like now that there's all four of us, we can say, oh, just do this here, and then we just branch off of each other's ideas.
yeah, and we have a lot to thank for Guitar Pro too, because we're able to write our songs. Like Guitar Pro is a program that lets you edit tabs on the computer. And it like if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have any ideas. We'd forget them all. So we like put the ideas in there and then build from there. And we send each other Guitar Pros and listen to them, and we're able to figure out the songs from there. So that definitely helps a lot.
That's awesome. The songs that you guys wrote, what was the inspiration behind them? Because I know you guys got like those weird song titles, like
Oh,
Those
are
are
working
joke
titles.
Well, that goes back to Guitar Pro. We you play something, you write it down in Guitar Pro, and then like you just kind of save the file
Run
as
out of
whatever you're thinking of at the last second. Like usually from like a Simpsons episode, or like pretty much Simpsons is like the only TV show I watch, so I don't want to pretend like I actually watch anything else. But like. Kids in the Hall too. That's one of the song titles. Is from Kids in the Hall. Like you just watch a TV show and you save the file as like a quote from the TV show, and then it just ends up sticking. And
It works out
You
much
act
better
like
than
that's-
song 1, song 2, song 3.
yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
that's just stupid. There's no character.
that's not funny.
Yeah, it's not funny.
That's not fun at all.
I like how you explain it like that's like a normal thing that everyone does. Save like document files as like a quote, like President Pizza.
no, I know somebody that actually does that, but he writes them down in a journal. He's a horror movie fan, and then he like takes movies that he likes and he just like writes down quotes and wants to find things to do with them,
Yeah.
which I find to be an awesome idea, because like if it sticks with you enough, and he likes to take the quotes that a lot of people are end up gonna passing. When you like watch a movie, there's always like that background that somebody's saying something and you need to catch
The
it.
quote you don't quote.
Yeah.
Right. So it like.
That's definitely what we do.
A lot of the Judd Apatow movies have a lot of those background quotes that I always catch up on, like Forgetting Sarah Marshall, where it's just whatever.
That's such a good
I'm not going
movie.
to quote them, but they're fucking hysterical. But I
Yeah.
like that idea. And I mean, The Simpsons out of all things, and then you've used Arrested Development for your name. I mean,
Yeah.
that's really creative.
Well, that was the thing with that name too, Oceanwalker. It's like, hey, this is a cool name.
It's
Like,
serious. Yeah, if someone didn't know what Arrested Development was, they'd still be like, "That's pretty."
yeah, I'm like,
that's a
hey,
pretty
it's
decent
like
name.
we found that one. We're like, yes, this is it. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
finally, like we got the name.
I'm curious, like, it's been so long since I've seen the show. What was the setup in the episode that...
Well, it was Michael Bluth, the main character, had been dating a retarded girl named Rita, and he didn't know.
Played
she
by
was retarded.
Charlize Theron.
Yeah, Charlize Theron. He didn't know she was retarded, and they ended up going all the way to get married. And he still didn't know because she cleverly played off her retardedness with a British accent. And
See, I don't call that retarded. That's actually really clever for somebody that claims to be, like, mentally challenged.
yeah, but it was because of her British accent. He fell for it because she has a British accent in the episode, in like the series of episodes.
Oh,
and,
I gotcha.
So he doesn't find out she's retarded because she sounds smart because she has a British accent. But like anyway, they ended up getting married, and his brother Job sets up an illusion because he's a magician, a failed magician, and he sets up an illusion that's going to make her look like she can walk across a pool, and she walks across the pool, and it's Oceanwalker, and there's actually a lot of stuff I'm missing that I don't really feel like going into.
Yeah, just
detail
watch the
about.
episode. Just
Yeah,
everyone has
that's the
Netflix.
title
It
of
was,
the
also, it was
episode.
also it was also one of the people's Well, one of the other characters conned their way into a movie, a job at a movie studio, and she made a movie called Oceanwalker because the retarded girl gave her the idea that they should, like, two people. It was a love story. The movie was a love story, and one person was in Japan, one person was like in California or something, and she goes, "How can I get them together?" And Charlize Theron goes, "Oh, well, they can always walk," and she called the movie Oceanwalker.
It's a lot funny if you
Then we
watch
called our
episode.
band Oceanwalker. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Just go on Netflix. Everyone has it, and just the Oceanwalker Arrested Development. It's good.
So you guys,
So much knowledge on TV and not enough knowledge on books.
I don't want to make it depressing, but like, how was the turnout at your show? I saw that you guys have like what 78 fans on Facebook.
Yeah, so far.
So how many people like showed up to the show like with all the promotion that you guys did for it?
Are you talking people we invited or people who just happened to be there?
How many people did you invite, and how many people showed up to
Well,
see your first show?
At the door, it said 9 people
That's not bad.
for us, and then for everyone else, I'd imagine like when we played, there was probably about like, I don't know, what'd you guys say, like 30 or 40 people there?
Oh, more than that.
Yeah.
At least
50-ish?
50.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Which is decent for a Sunday night.
Yeah, exactly. For like, especially like,
At an Irish pub.
Max-
Our first band,
yeah.
or our first show, instrumental. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't really ask for a whole
Yeah, we
lot
weren't
more
really
than
trying
that.
to promote it too much anyway. We kind of want to just play, kind of quietly,
Just get it out-
and hopefully
get it out there, yeah.
and just play for people that might be vocalists. What we're doing right now, and then like once we get the vocalists, then go out hardcore, go downtown and pass out CDs and stuff. Just in the meantime, we weren't really trying to get like a bunch of people there. Just kind of more of a preview rather than like a full out thing. So.
If anybody knows anything about local shows too, it's like 50 is a good number.
Yeah, if you can bring 10 people to a show,
Max and I have definitely played our fair share of shows in front of like 10 people or less.
it's been
parents
our
are
mom and dad
bartender.
and the sound guy, and then the
Yeah.
sound guy went to get food.
That
So
was-
Oh, that's how
Yeah.
that,
was
that's
rough.
how it was when I was in a band for my first show. It was
Yeah,
kind of like
it's-
9 in the morning in a park for
wow.
a 5K run or something. And I was like,
that actually sounds like fun though.
Hello,
Playing outside's
fans.
always fun.
Yeah, playing
Like,
outside is fun.
yeah, but not when it's like 9 in the morning and the
That's
sun's in
true.
your eyes and you had
That's
2
true.
hours of sleep because you saw Bullet for My Valentine the night before. You can't hear shit. So
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I'd
definitely
be pretty
played our
bummed
share
out,
of
too.
crappy
what the
shows.
fuck was that noise?
What was what noise? I didn't hear that.
Did you just like sit on a bird?
I'm trying to get. There's a window right next to me. I'm seeing if I can get my thigh to squeak against it.
No.
Make it
That
really
was your
loud.
thigh on
We
the
just went to
window?
Orlando, and at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida, there's like you walk across one of those like it's like those escalators that aren't
There's-
escalators,
at,
like
at airports. At airports, they have
yeah, like the
moving
people
walkways.
mover,
The
moving walkways. Thank you.
The Jetsons.
So
movies.
Alex and I were putting our thighs up against there, and just like, it was making this horribly loud screeching noise,
Screeching
and just like everyone was like looking at us like, "What the hell are you doing?" We're just like,
It's the loudest noise.
it's like screeching our thighs up against like metal, like it was so funny.
Worse than like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah, it was good.
Just pissing everybody off.
It's like rubbing a balloon.
So
Yeah.
how about we take a break right now and listen to the tracks that you guys have brought with you? I know you brought 4
Sounds good.
songs with you. Do you
Yes,
guys
we
want to
did.
set up the concept or the titles of the songs?
Which ones?
Explain a little bit.
Are we just gonna say which ones we
We're
want to do
playing
first?
all 4.
in a row.
So,
Yes.
Okay.
Intro.
Yeah, the
Fir-
intro.
The first 2 minutes or so is going to be an intro. Then the next song is called "Robotic Richard Simmons." You can catch that on. You can catch all these songs on our Facebook or our Reverb Nation page actually, which I should probably plug. ReverbNation.com/Oceanwalker, and obviously, and so that the first song's an intro. Second song, "Robotic Richard Simmons." Third song is going to be what was the third song?
I
Was it "Slip In"?
It's
or was
gonna
it-
be. Is it in the order that they were given to you? Because then it's gonna be. I don't know. It's either gonna be.
You know what? It really doesn't matter what the
Just,
song
just
titles
say
are.
it,
They're
and the
not-
sound guy will figure out what you're
and
talking
then
about.
the third
Steve
one,
is
or
waiting to
the
hear
third
what
one will be
you guys are
"Slip In,"
saying.
Yeah, the other
which
one's called "Slip In."
yeah, that's more of a poppier one, I think.
Yeah.
And then the last one will be "President Pizza," which has got some heavy moments in it.
Yeah, that's definitely a good one.
Yeah, I mean, we really can't say too much about them in the sense that like there's no lyrics, but just listen to it and
Awesome.
you'll like it.
Yeah, they're really good. Check it out.
Well, here you go. It's Oceanwalker's debut on a radio show for people to hear their songs after their first show, and you're going to hear 4 tracks from them.
Yep.
Kick it.
And we're back with a piece of metal. I am Morgan Danielle, and I have awesome brocore band here, Oceanwalker.
Yeah.
And somebody's really angry over there. How's it going? Beating those birds?
That sounds gross. Beating those birds.
All right, explain to me, because like during the break, you were talking about everything is core.
Everything is
What the fuck does that mean?
Everything's core.
Core.
Can all be boiled down to core. On the way up here, we were talking about what dad core music would sound like. And, dad core would basically just be like CCR riffs, just with breakdowns. And that's dad core. Like,
What the lyrics sound to dadcore?
Grilling.
Yeah, probably grilling. Just like lawn chairs.
Just like really bad puns and stupid jokes.
NASCAR.
Yeah, NASCAR.
Your hunting dog.
World Series. Poker.
Pretty much.
And then there's other core.
Yeah,
I wrote a riff the other day that sounded like David Spade core that Max wasn't in agreement with, but
it's not David.
It was David Spade core. It was annoying and it wouldn't go away.
I don't hate David Spade though.
What about Andy
Spade's fine.
Dickcore? Have you done that yet?
Andy Dick core would
It's
just
just a hack. It just steals riffs from other riffs.
No, Andy
Nobody
Dick
would
core
care about it.
Yeah.
It would just be a riff that would like be played, but then like a John Lovitz core riff would come in and beat the shit out of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then like it would like a Phil Hartman riff would start to play, but then like Andy Dick would like kill the Phil Hartman riff because Andy Dick killed Phil Hartman. So,
Essentially.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Man.
Indirectly.
Yeah, he did.
Pretty sure his wife killed him.
Yeah, but who told?
Unless
the
you're
wife?
saying that he was
Andy
married
Dick
to
was
Andy Dick.
influential.
Whatever. Conspiracy. It's
Whatever,
conspiracy
man.
core.
Don't forget Phil
Yeah.
Hartman.
This discussion just turned into conspiracy core. So.
It's conspiracy core.
That's how it starts.
So the stuff that we just heard was your music. Who recorded it for you
Wait,
guys?
No, that
We
was?
did. I did.
That guy.
Yes, we
Over there.
recorded
The guy with the
ourselves.
beard.
What kind of equipment did you use to do that?
Computer and microphones. No, I use
No shit.
I use Cubase, by Steinberg, a German company, and I just
I would've guessed
variety
that
of
was German.
variety of microphones, and I've just got like an 8-channel interface that I plug the microphones into, and and for the guitar, it's AxeFX, this amazing guitar processing unit, the AxeFX by Fractal Audio. If you're a guitar player and you don't own one, you should just stop playing guitar because it does everything you need in like
Drop your instrument.
Pretty much, no, it's everything you need in a two-space rack unit. Like it emulates the amp and the cab like perfectly, but
But it doesn't have the warmness of the tubes.
no, but see, you don't need tubes when you have the AxeFX.
It doesn't have it though.
Just look it up. It's the best thing ever for a guitar player because
Vintage
every tone
tone.
you want is right there.
Whatever,
so
man, it's just
cool.
not
like
warm.
vintage good tone. Like
These guys are losers, but
It's not warm tone, man. Like you don't understand. Maybe when you're
Both
older.
of you have pods.
yeah, that's one thing with this band. We want to. Most bands, you have like a big honking like amp and a big cab and stuff. We wanted to do something that was like. It's just so much easier with this stuff because you can just plug it right into the PA. You don't need a microphone or anything. So it's like
we don't need to bring cabinets to shows. So like, basically, what we really want to do, like what our main goal is.
Are you smiling for a picture over there?
No. He his brother just texted him and told me that tubes were good and he was making fun of us because he's
Aaron's brother is.
We're actually pretty much making fun of him.
Is a tubaholic.
Yeah. But
I used to be
anyway,
too, but now I
what
convert
was I even gonna say? Oh yeah, we don't have to bring cabs to shows or anything. We just bring our amps and we just can plug directly into the PA.
So-
And
so neat.
our ultimate goal is that we want Aaron to get an electric drum set. We all want to wear headphones and have a quiet practice.
Quiet practice. It's such a dream.
Yeah, just like be practicing at like
Such a
2 in the
good
morning
dream.
and just like quiet practice, man.
Yeah.
Like the only thing you'd be able to hear is
There's
vocals,
vocals.
and I'm sure there's a way you can like make that electronic within the next couple of years.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You ever seen the movie Electric Dream?
No.
Computer
Now I'm
vocals.
gonna have to like check that out.
I don't think they even make that in DVD. Like you
No,
bought,
no,
like, a
they don't.
bootleg version of it.
I'm pretty sure our version of it's like a
A
version that
taped
some,
VHS,
that
yeah.
some guy taped off the VHS. He put it onto a DVD. But yeah, like that movie has a computer that recorded vocals out of nothing.
Cynic.
Yeah, cynic vocals.
So we were also talking during the break that you guys are going to be the first band to create commentary tracks.
Yes.
Because I'm watching you guys and you're literally just discussing this whole song as it's going on.
It's just like we recorded it, so like we have all these like we hear certain parts and remember like how recording that part was such a pain in the ass. So yeah, and so we just talk about that, what a terrible time it was, or what stupid thing that Joe did while we were doing it.
Or how long it took to record it. How many
Yeah.
takes
Or how
it
many
took.
times Joe whipped out his micro penis?
Like,
Yeah,
at least
Joe
once per
has
track.
Joe has earplugs that he has at practice, and he took a pen, he drew around like the top of the earplug so it looks like a penis, and
Oh,
he always
man.
he always whips it out. You like my micro?
There's no
penis?
camera, so but yeah, and envision
have them with you?
envision an earplug.
Oh.
That's just yeah.
No, that's so realistic. That's really sad.
You have no idea.
So you sculpted it from your own.
Yeah, that's
own
a
image.
latex mold.
It's like the plastic
Why are
caster.
there two?
Don't worry about it. I have 2 ears.
No, I meant like.
They're
never
not butt
mind.
plugs.
God
So how do you guys end up booking your shows? Just curious, cause
pretty much. Yeah, I guess I kind of do that. Just contacting people. The last show we played was with Mark Allen from Rock Chicago Promotions. Who
Good
shout out
man.
to. He was a really nice guy. It was great working with him. We'd hope to work with him again in the future. Just pretty much, if we can get a show, we'll take it. I mean, I know a few places, but it's just that's the big problem too. Is like a lot of venues that I had played at or want to just like. Either you have to be at a certain point, and like for us, it's like if we were to get a show at a really nice venue without a vocalist, I feel like we'd be wasting it. And then like other venues that I used to know have closed up, like the Pro Room or Doug's in Aurora. Those were 2 pretty solid venues I like playing at, and well, not the Pro Room. I like playing at the Pro Room. I wish I could play at the Pro Room.
Played there once, kind of.
Yeah, but I mean it was a bigger venue,
Like to
but
say
like
we
it was a
would.
really good venue, and just pretty much just send them an email and see what they say.
now you guys had told me before you guys had a problem with one of your people that was booking you. Or
Oh yeah,
knew
she's in
somebody?
jail now.
Oh yeah, this was Alex and I, our old band. This lady, Erica Welch, who actually
She's in jail.
Yeah,
in
she-
Indiana jail, the worst kind of jail.
Yeah.
Worse than Turkish jail.
Yeah, she was just like this booking agent. She was just an evil bitch woman.
She banged babies.
But she did actually. She like would tell
Well,
the doctor to put her kids on
What?
or Ritalin so
Yeah,
she could
Ritalin.
sell the drugs and stuff.
Yeah,
and
sell it to deadheads.
yeah, she was like an abusive parent and stuff. But she was just like
Yeah, she banged them too. She banged her babies.
might as well. But
She
but yeah,
banged
she was just like she just took. She was pretty much like a typical promoter, took advantage of people. But she got to the point where like she offered us like a fake recording contract. We thought it was real, but we looked at it and it was riddled with, like spelling
Yeah,
errors,
yes.
and like it was apparently from Sony, but it also said Columbia on it, and like those aren't like the same company.
Columbia was spelled wrong. The record company spelled with a U, but she spelled it on the contract with an O, like
Oh
the
my
country
God.
Columbia. So, like,
yeah.
I wouldn't want to get signed to a record label in Columbia, the country, because I'm sure like you'd have to be forced to do like tons of cocaine before you sign the deal. But anyway, whatever, go on.
But yeah, I mean, she was just she just pretty much just took all the band she had for a ride and just tried to get any money she could, which didn't make sense because we didn't make any money as a band.
Yeah, I was like 15 years old at the time. Like I didn't have any money.
Yeah, we made like $1, and like she just like took our buck, and like she didn't get anything from us. But she did actually steal money from us with copyrights because we were going to record stuff, and she's like, "You need to copyright your songs, so like do that." So we did it, and it was like $30 a song. We had 12 songs, I think. So we paid the check to her. She was going to copyright it, and we did lose that money. So whatever, 30 times 12
But
is.
in the end, it only turned out to be like
Well, actually, I think
6 pesos.
as much of a bitch as she was, and like how she just like tried to screw her bands, like she did help us in the sense that we got used to playing crappy shows for crappy
Oh,
people
yeah.
at crappy venues. So like we can pretty much like make lemonade from anything now. Like at least I feel like
Well, I
we,
mean,
we know what we're prepared
especially
for.
lemons.
Yeah. But I mean,
Arnold
I
Palmer.
challenge you to make lemonade from an orange.
don't talk about Arnold Palmer. He's a hack. Mixes iced tea and lemonade, and like,
Yeah.
oh, my name is drink after myself.
Yeah, Max was bitching about this the other day. How much he hates Arnold Palmer because he like mixed 2 drinks together and like.
That are similar drinks. Like you don't need to do that.
I
Like
know,
and
I
name it
understand.
after yourself, like an asshole.
Yeah, I understand.
I hate Arnold Palmer.
Yeah, he sucks. Arnold Palmer, if you're listening, it's about time you died. I'm pulling the plug in your deathbed.
What I found interesting is you have a radio show. Or
Yeah.
you do radio for
North Central
North
College.
Central.
I go to school there.
what kind of music
College,
do you
not
end
high
up
school.
playing on your little block of time?
I'm not like senior enough to have like my own cool metal show. There's a metal show there, but they mostly play like folk metal and stuff. Like power metal. Like
Yeah, I know the girl that does it.
Yeah, Melanie. Yeah.
Wait, is it Melanie?
Yeah,
I don't know. I gotta
Melanie.
look up her
Thought
name
you knew
again.
her.
Don't really know her that well, do you?
I met her.
The call.
No, I really don't. I met her
Oh.
once when my old band. We did like some project. She recorded me and the drummer doing like a sit-down interview type thing where they filmed it. I don't remember what her name was though. She like a short little petite chick with
Red
Really curly hair?
Yeah.
curly hair, or is it like
Maybe I was thinking
straight
of someone else. I don't
brown
know.
hair?
I just graduated.
Maybe
from
she straightened her
college,
hair that day.
I
I don't know.
don't know. I don't think we're talking about the same person then. But anyway, continue.
Yeah, but they have a metal show there, but I'm not really into much of the metal they play on there. So I mean, like once I get more senior at that place, I'd like to get a metal show on there. But whatever. But yeah, right now like pretty much just like sneeze or a cough.
Cough.
Okay. Stricken from the record. Yeah, but I play whatever their format is. It's basically just like rock. They have some metal stuff.
Pure
they have
rock.
they have Protest the Hero, so I play Protest the Hero a lot. And they have like I don't know. They don't really have anything else very metal.
Slipknot.
Yeah, they have Slipknot. They have Seven Dust. They
Not
have
metal.
they have
Yeah.
they have some other. Yeah,
They have
they have
Killswitch and all that remain.
yeah, they have Killswitch. All yeah. Then they have a lot of like non-metal stuff that I really like. Like they have a lot of '90s. I played Third Eye Blind, Gin Blossoms stuff. Good '90s alternative that I like to play. But yeah, like I kind of do stuff over there. So like like I came into this radio show really confident because like I've been on the radio before. So,
I
whatever.
can tell.
I actually like did it today at like noon. So like whatever. Like I'm already like warmed up. So,
2
whatever.
a days. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, 2 days.
Did
doesn't
Did you have to
matter.
coach the band before you came in here?
Yeah, I had to like tell him to like not puke. Like,
I was like really nervous. I threw up beforehand.
yeah,
just
they
to
were
get out my
they were
system.
so like
I puked on Max.
yeah. Aaron's got like a pocket full of his own puke because he's like really nervous.
He's a little baby of the band. He was nervous. We had to burp him and stuff.
Baby
before
Cakes
he
Row?
came in.
Baby cakes.
Aww.
Yeah, baby kicks row. But
Can you drink yet?
I can't
I'm
even
17.
yeah I can't even drink yet. Only half the band's eligible for drinking.
Guess
Yes.
which two?
One without the
The
beard.
manly beard one, I'd say.
I'm only 12, so
And Joe.
And Joe, that guy.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you guys end up all meeting? Because you guys seem really
Well,
close.
Max and I met when I met him when I was born.
yeah. I was like 3,
Straight
and my
from
mom brought him
womb,
home from
gave
the
a high
hospital.
five, like-
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
What's up?
we had the same mom, so we knew each other pretty well from
Yeah,
that.
we knew each other
so-
through our mom.
Yeah, and our dad too. They were
Yeah.
our dad and mom were similar. so.
Carol and Russell Damsky, like we met through them. So if it weren't for you guys, like we wouldn't have met.
Yeah, so we owe him a lot.
Yeah, But yeah, we're
Yeah, Alex and I've always been close. We've just always been brothers doing brother things.
played Tekken together.
Yeah, we've always been like really good brothers. Like we've never really fought, and if we do fight, it's just like a joke fight where we just like fight each other.
Yeah, we still like fight in the hallway and stuff in our house.
Yeah.
Like wrestle like little boys.
Yeah,
We
but-
got Nerf guns for Christmas because we asked for them last Christmas and we were like firing them at each other for like a week.
it was pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this isn't happening. Like I'm not 19 years old. I'm 4.
I'm surprised I didn't put that together because now looking at you guys do kind of look.
But yeah, I mean, I got the beard and dark hair, and he's got blonde hair and short hair. He used to have long hair, and we
I
used
had
to look
long
more
hair up
similar.
until like 6 months ago.
But it's a little hard
cut
to
it.
like. It's harder to tell us that.
And
we're
now I don't
brothers.
have to
Still
shower
haven't
for
cut
like
it.
2 days in a row, so like I think it's cool.
You're so
And your
gross.
brother has to because of his hair.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
But
why.
Exactly.
as far
Shampoo,
as the
shampoo your beard.
as far as the rest of the band,
I met Max and Alex in my very first band. It was actually the first show I ever played. It was with Tom from Orinoco, and I met them at that show. Their old band played that one. So I've kind of known them ever since. Just kind of ran into them at metal shows here and there.
yeah, we just came to like a show, be like, oh, what's up?
and then
Cool.
not talk to each other.
Yeah, we didn't know each other that well. We'd be like, oh, what's up?
Yeah, and then I was playing in Axis, and someone that was also in the scene, a guy in a band called Apocrypha. His name is Steve, so I'm gonna plug them right there.
Those guys have like gotten huge over the past few months.
Well,
They're going.
They're
we're
playing,
playing
shows and shows and shows.
Alex actually filled in for them when their guitar player was in Germany. So
Yeah, their guitar player was in Germany, and I played guitar
pretty
for them for
sweet.
like 6
Yeah.
months, and that was really fun.
Yeah, we're playing a show with them on the 23rd.
Yeah, free
Wow.
show. Yeah,
at Bono's
Plug.
Sandwich
Bono's.
Plus.
it's a sandwich shop. Yeah,
Yeah.
But
Where's that?
Bono's in Lyle. It's on.
It's near Ogden and some road.
You're playing a sandwich shop?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's actually really cool because it's
It's like a pub sandwich shop.
yeah,
We're playing
it's
at the
it's
pub.
actually a big place,
A show's a show.
No, and if it's with Apocrypha, you guys are like
and
Yeah.
some
You
and some
already could have
pirate
a
some
large
pirate metal
audience.
band too.
Yeah.
pirate metal band?
Yeah, like
pirate core.
whatever. You know, I'm not gonna sit here
Pirate
and
core.
say anything
Pirate
about it, but I don't really.
But,
Continue.
Gimmicky,
yeah,
whatever.
like I was
Story
saying, Steve recommended me that I go to Max to get our demo recorded because he had just recorded Apocrypha's demo or their album or whatever they want to call it. Not too long before that, and we were looking to find someone to record us. So we kind of reconnected and everything, and then, like he said, I was still playing in Axis when he asked me to jam with them for this band. So it's kind of just all added up together.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And then I met the Damskis through my old band, Green Shadows White Whale. I was in that band with my brother Caleb. He played bass, and then Dan Train was our keyboardist. Then Kayam Hawk was our guitarist. And Kayam, I don't know how he knew you guys. He knew you guys for a long time.
We known him through his old band
Did you
Warsaw.
just yawn?
So-
Are you bored with them talking?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
I'm just sick of Aaron's voice.
So rude of you.
Yeah, we
Jeez,
we
Bengals
knew
Go do something.
we knew the guitarist from Green Shadows White Whale because we played mine and Max's first band. We played our first like guess it was our
Outdoor
first
show, yeah,
our first
with-
pretty much our first show
Yeah.
with Kayam's band. And yeah, we just knew him from there. We hung out with him. We'd like go to Taco Bell with him late at night. Whatever.
Yum.
And
That was
then
fun.
I knew Kayam because he was in my band, and we wanted to record Green Shadows. So Kayam's just like, yeah, I knew this. These guys at Damskis, they have like a studio in the basement. They'll record our stuff for like really cheap and really cool. And then we went to the Damskis' house, and here's like 13-year-old me like walking in, and you see 7-foot tall Max with long hair and a beard, and I was horrified. And we recorded, and then we just like became really close friends after that. And then they needed a drummer, so I started playing with them.
How long have you guys played the instruments that you guys have? And do you guys play anything else besides what you
Yeah.
play?
I played bass pretty much up until like 2007. I started playing bass in like when I was in like 5th grade in like 2003, and then I played that up until like 2007. Then I switched to guitar because I hate bass and I hate anyone who plays bass. Looking in your direction.
Joe, I'm looking in your direction.
But yeah, now I play guitar
That
and
was
I'm
obvious.
still not very good. I'm sorry.
So that what we listened to playing, that was the computer, that wasn't you.
Yeah, that was all MIDI. That was all MIDI tracks.
Good MIDI tones.
We brought in a fill-in guy.
You just stand there and look pretty.
Yeah, we Milli Vanilli'd it.
That's how you do it.
Milli Vanilli the shit out of it.
I've been playing drums for like since 2nd grade, so that's like
So yeah, for about a year.
like you said, about a year.
That's a knee slapper.
So like
slap.
you said, about a year, and I play
Wait,
guitar.
are you serious, man? You're really good for only playing like a year.
I gotta ask, did you steal your hair from Justin Bieber?
I work at this place called Hollywood Palms, this movie theater, like that, like really
So
close
they
to my
wanted
house,
you to look
and
like Justin Bieber?
and they they don't call me Aaron, they call me Justin or J Beebs, and yeah, I'm actually tomorrow I'm getting a haircut, and I can't wait to go to like the next day to go to work and just have like riots at the work because like people are gonna be freak out when they see me with short hair.
Until then.
Until then.
I don't have a witty comment for that. Like, I don't have a witty comment
All right,
for
back
anything.
to instruments. I know we're missing 2 people.
Well, Joe here's been playing skin flute for his whole life.
Since I was old enough to
How's
walk.
that working trying to get the snakes?
What?
Skin flute, snakes. Get it? It was a joke. Okay,
I
I'm
don't
done.
follow. Can you explain? That
No,
wasn't
I'm
obvious
just
enough.
gonna leave you to figure
Okay.
it out.
I played bass since I was 13. I'm 21 right now, so I don't know.
Do the
It's-
math.
Yeah, it's like 7 or 6 or something like that.
this many.
This many, I think.
Yeah, this is TV, right? That you can see how much I'm holding up. Right?
Yeah, they can see this, right? Okay, good.
Pulling it
started-
out right now.
Yeah.
Ooh. I started playing guitar when I was 14, and in my old band I did guitar and vocals. So I don't know. I stopped playing bass for a while, and then kind of started up again when these guys asked me to. So I don't know. Cumulative, maybe like 4 or 5 years of bass. I don't know. It's hard to really say.
Then I've been playing guitar since summer between 7th and 8th grade, so I don't know how old I was.
How old are you now?
I'm 22, so
You're 22, so you were like
2003,
12.
so I guess 8
I
years.
started playing bass in 2003.
I've been playing guitar for 8 years. I don't
Wait, no, you probably got a guitar before that.
No, it's well.
Because I got a guitar. Because I got a bass after you got a guitar.
Yeah, but I got the guitar like 2 months before you got the bass.
Yeah, but even so, I think it was.
Nah, it was 2003.
Doesn't matter.
But yeah, I don't play like I've been playing for 8 years,
Must have
but
been
I guess I've been
2002.
playing for 8 years. So. And that's all I play is guitar. I played clarinet in high school.
Well, yeah,
and
I mean that doesn't count though. High school instruments don't
Picturing
count.
Max with a
Yeah,
clarinet.
Because I played
wasn't
tuba.
good.
I played
was in
tuba
the
in
worst.
high
I
I was in the
played
worst
flute.
band. So.
Flute, yeah.
I
Yeah.
never had to go through anything like that. They had me do like snare drum auditions when I was like in 5th grade, and I was like, hell no, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, but see, you didn't get Mr. Jastro. Plug Mr. Jastro.
Yeah, Jastro.
Best teacher in the world. He'd be like so into it that he'd get like tired after conducting. He was
Yeah,
amazing.
He was like a hardcore guy.
Yeah, he was getting into it. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
He felt it, man.
Yeah, Mr. Jastro's
Junior
where
high
it's at.
band.
And he walks really freely.
Hello.
People.
Someone outside.
We're waving to the people. Oh man, that man does not
people.
look so
Blow
happy.
them kisses.
Those jackasses. That guy hates us right now. Look at him.
We're trying to take his wife. from
Yeah,
him.
we're hitting on his wife. That's
He's
why.
so pissed.
You should see this lady. She's got like a orange and black like striped shirt. She looks like Halloween.
She looks like Charlie Brown.
What are your guys' influences sound-wise?
Creed.
Yeah,
That's the obvious
Actually,
one.
I
I mean,
actually
like-
do like Creed a bit. I admit it. I don't.
I mean, like, I don't really listen to music.
quit.
I pretty much just like go out to the lake and just listen to the sounds of the sea.
God, shut up.
the sounds of the
Yay!
ocean. See, to me, that's like the purest form of
You
art.
guys
It's
need
just
to kick
the
him out
sea.
right now.
Can we turn off his mic?
Turn off your own mic.
I'll turn off your mic.
It's a different stuff. I don't know. I mean, we all love metal. We all are united through the bond of prog metal. Like we like progressive stuff. All of us.
Manowar.
Yeah,
What do you think
Man-
of prong?
prong metal?
I like Prong's tone because it's a Marshall A100 and that's a sweet amp.
Why
But-
is she dusting her car?
I don't know.
She's Dustin. What the hell is wrong with this?
I'm gonna go and ask her.
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
Just licked it to clean off the top of her car.
That's classy.
Eat the
Badass
dust.
though. I'm all right.
It's so gross.
But yeah, we all
Brotherhood
love metal.
Yeah.
I don't know. We all have our own little niches. Max pretty much just stays with metal. He listens to like.
I listen to other stuff too.
Yeah, but like you're like the metal guy though in this. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm probably the most metal out of everyone, just in terms of like I don't really listen to much else but metal. But there's a lot of other bands I
There's
do
other
enjoy.
Stuff, yeah, and then
I listen to The Cure a lot. I wrote this when I was listening to Cure a
I
lot.
listen to Cure a lot. Yeah.
Uh,
Wedding singer plug. Then
Plug.
Joe and Aaron like post rock a lot.
we can just let like them say what they like.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
speak for them because I'm the leader of this band.
He's the radio, you know.
Yeah,
he's
I'm
the
the radio
radio
guy.
guy.
Let
He
me
knows
take
what to
over,
do.
man.
I don't know how to talk into a microphone.
I think a big influence for us is the band Periphery. They're a genty band. If you don't know what genty
call it
is,
that.
just Google it. DJENT. It's a good bands. But they play like cool stuff. And then another band that's like them is Tesseract.
stuff. Yeah, we
They
love
also
Tesseract.
play cool stuff. So yeah, Tesseract and Periphery. Those are big influences
Yeah,
for me.
we love. I personally love the Dillinger Escape Plan, like my favorite band. British
Sick.
band, Sixth. Yeah, they're one of our favorite bands. Devin Townsend's probably like one of my favorite musicians too. He's amazing. Deconstruction, his new album, pick it up. It's amazing.
Plug.
Yeah, I'm plugging that. I'm plugging a national act.
Man, I hope Devin really like hears this and
Yeah, man.
loves
If,
us.
dude, if you heard it,
I love
like,
how you're talking about this because my bandmate and I just had this discussion
Really?
last night.
about Devin.
You're gonna
About
hate me,
Devin
but I'm not that
listening to
huge of
us?
a fan.
Really?
No, that's the thing. I
I
hated
hate
him for
his
the longest
vocals.
time. I
His
hated him
vocals
for
are
so
my
long.
favorite.
Oh, his
favorite.
vocals are like from heaven.
His vocals are my favorite.
He's like an angel.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember I first heard like "Love" by Strapping Young Lad.
Yeah,
and I was just like I hated
so
it.
good.
And then
I
like
hated
all of
it
a sudden,
first.
just like clicked. I'm like, wow, this is like awesome.
No,
So
but, like,
it'll come to you
have-
in time.
Have you heard anything off Deconstruction though? His newest album. It's incredible.
I
It's,
don't know
it's
what
like,
I've heard. All I know,
it's
I
like-
heard Strapping
It's all
Young
about
Lad.
Addicted.
It's
I'm
like
just
band. It's like band orchestra in the background, and like it's just crazy. He just doesn't give a shit about what anyone like. He writes everything just for himself. He doesn't care about anything else. He just writes it because he thinks it's cool, and that's like the best thing ever.
I heard this lecture last
So
night.
bad.
Yeah, because he doesn't. He has a song called "The Mighty Masturbator." That's the coolest thing ever. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
You are so excited about this.
Yeah, because he's amazing. He's a genius.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah.
Devin Townsend sucks, man.
Well,
Even
you
so,
know-
he's like a good producer and stuff. Like
yeah, he's
every
a great.
band
He's a great
produced is,
producer,
like,
no
really
matter
good.
what. Yeah, we love a lot of stuff.
And Joe listens to Protest the Hero a lot.
Yeah, that's all I listen to basically.
Great band. An amazing band.
The bassist in that band is actually like my biggest influence right now. Just trying to do like all kinds of crazy stuff that don't fit into the schemes of the song. So it's pretty cool. That's what I want to do.
Unnecessary tapping.
Yeah, just stand out as much as possible.
I listened to a lot of. I started out with After the Burial, but their album In Dreams really disappointed me, so I stick with Rare Form.
Plug.
And then, then the Contortionist, Tesseract, Periphery, like they all said, Veil of Maya, Between the Buried and Me, stuff like that.
I really like Avril Lavigne too.
He does. He listens to
I'm actually being 100% dead serious. I love Avril Lavigne.
No, he's not joking.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. I love
lot.
Avril Lavigne.
And Paramore as well.
Paramore's a good band. Paramore's a
good.
band.
I like Pink. I think
Pink?
she's
Pink's
awesome.
It's fun. No,
Just
I
saying.
never listened to her, but you know,
She's pretty
But
metal.
Avril Lavigne is okay.
It's pretty
Her last
heavy
two
hardcore.
CDs have sucked though.
well, no, her newest album is.
Alex ran it over. We went to
Yeah,
Pizza
yeah.
Hut.
I downloaded it before it came out, and I burnt it onto a CD. And the day I did, I listened to it, and I was so disgusted with it. I hated it so much that I put it under my car wheel. I put it on an angle so that it would snap when I drove over it. So I did that, and because I hated it. But I mean, like her
Such a
first
statement.
her first two albums are
Take that.
fantastic though.
yeah,
I did that.
Let It Go is probably like my favorite CD she did.
That Go's a great album,
Yeah.
and you know why you got to make things so complicated. You know that's our motto. You know why do we have to make things so complicated?
It
you know?
speaks to me, man. It speaks to my
Exactly.
heart and my soul.
You know.
Oh wait! Oh! He was wearing a metal shirt. I think he was wearing.
That guy was tough.
I didn't want to
you
piss
see that
him
look?
off.
He looked
Yeah,
like a
I
UFC fighter.
saw you staring at him.
I was like staring him down. He was walking. I thought about
Yeah,
waving to him.
we went to Kuma's Corner before this, and we're pretty sure
How
that we
was
saw.
that experience? I haven't been there.
It's delicious.
Oh, been there.
It's
It's
delicious.
so close.
What a
good.
way to come on a metal
Um,
show is eating metal before coming to talk.
And
About
but,
hate
but,
metal.
but I mean, there was a guy there that looked like the singer from the Dillinger Escape Plan. He looked just like,
it was great.
I'm pretty sure it was
Yeah.
him. He was tough, just like he was huge.
Yeah, it's a good restaurant. $10 burgers that are so worth it.
Yeah, giant plate of fries. You know,
Oh, so
I
delicious.
ate a Neurosis burger. I've never listened to the band Neurosis, but they make a damn good burger.
Pretty good.
Like a damn good shake.
That guy wasn't even looking at us.
It doesn't matter.
That was
He
a
doesn't
bummer.
like you.
He's a
He
rube.
doesn't.
You look too much like Justin Bieber. He's just yeah.
Oh,
She doesn't like Bieber.
no, I swear to God, though, I was talking about this the other day that like in 5 years I'm gonna like make myself listen to Justin Bieber because I think it'll be really funny because a lot of people just, you know, he gets a lot of hate and I feel like he's just kind of like
Hipster.
he's just being a pop artist, you know, like pop
I
is
liked
just
Bieber
pop.
after it was cool.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
reverse hipster.
Me and Max.
I'm gonna think Bieber's good in like 5 years.
Max and I had this conversation before we even like heard a Justin Bieber song. We were just like, I can't say that I hate him because I've never heard one of his songs. Like, what if he writes like the grooviest like metal ever? I would never know because I've never even heard of it. So like, I can't say I hate him, but then I heard his song.
You didn't
Yeah.
hear Justin Bieber just released the CD Groovy Metal.
Oh really?
Nice.
Groovy metal. That's so good.
Not at all.
Justin
It's
Bieber's
like
got
the
an
Bruce Campbell band.
He playing an
Guest star on
string.
a Devin Townsend album.
Justin Bieber featured on Devin Townsend.
I could see him doing that.
I would
like,
kill
honestly,
for
like,
that.
that could happen. Like, I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
I could see Devin doing it for the lulz.
Devin would do it. I don't.
So with that weird comment just said, I think we're going to take another break. Let us all breathe
Okay.
Sounds good.
and let Justin Bieber just go outside and smoke or something. I don't know. Somebody's got to break you in eventually. I mean, drinking and smoking or anything. I mean,
Take it easy. My mom's listening to this.
We're not too heavy party.
Oh, my mom's listening.
We're not a very heavy party band. We'll talk about that when it comes back.
okay.
Oh, yeah, we'll see.
Well, we'll be back with a piece of metal in just a second with Oceanwalker. Here's
right.
some awesome fucking music to listen to. And we are back with a piece of metal. I am Morgan Danielle, and I've been hanging out with Oceanwalker. And it's kind of weird looking at this condom type thing on my microphone. I'm not a big fan. Apparently, I'm popping my peas.
Pop.
Once you pop, the fun don't stop.
I just
Remember
wanted to
those
share my
commercials?
top secret with you.
So you guys got the show coming up that you guys announced on Thursday. How about you give a rundown of like shows you got coming up where people can find you on Facebook, shout outs. Now's your moment.
We just got the one show, the 23rd. It's at Bono's in Lisle. That's a Friday. It's a sandwich shop. It's off of Ogden Avenue. That's with Apocrypha, Lords of a Drunken Pirate Crew, and
Predator.
And Apocrypha. That's one of their CD release shows.
It's
So
the
make
first
sure
of 5.
Yeah. So make sure to come out to that. Yeah, Bono's is in U2, Bono.
Bono.
Oh, cool. I didn't know.
And
Maybe
what
it's
time do
sunny.
you guys go
Maybe
on?
it's sunny.
We
Bono.
play first. I believe it starts at 7, and it's free, so there's no excuse not
Yeah,
to come
it's
unless,
free.
of course, you have to work.
Get your ass out.
Still not an
Yeah.
excuse, to be honest.
Otherwise, let's go with the pages. Our Reverb Nation page. It's reverbnation.com/Oceanwalker. Facebook is facebook.com/OceanwalkerMusic. A little bit of change there. And then our email. If you are a singer, we are looking for a singer, not a screamer, a singer. If you can sing, please contact us, either right on our Facebook wall or friend us on Facebook, send us a message, or you can email us at oceanwalkermusic@gmail.com. So please, if you can sing, we want you. Please, please, please.
We want you.
As long as you can come to Naperville to practice, then,
Weekly.
please, we'll give you a shot. So
And what
That's-
about shout-outs? Who's listening right now?
Well,
Aaron?
we got obviously Mom and Papa Rowe.
Papa Rowe.
Papa Rowe.
Papa Roach.
And then we got my girlfriend.
Is it Selena Gomez?
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to
get
make
it.
another Bieber.
I get it because he looks like Bieber.
you know what he does? He really does.
You know,
Before you
strangely,
went-
I'd
you
never
got a
noticed
gay
it.
so
haircut.
much at work. I don't even care. It doesn't bug me. Yes, actually,
you're so bad.
I love looking like Justin Bieber.
Yeah. I've never met his girlfriend, but her name is Bree. So like,
I was thinking the same
yeah,
thing.
it's funny.
Other
met the girl.
shout-outs. I don't know who I know is listening, but thank
Mom
you
and
for
Pop
listening.
Damsky.
I think they might be
Mama-
listening. I
Mama-
don't know if they're listening or not.
Papa Damsky.
But if they are, thank you for listening. And
My friend Joe Cronin, we just went to eat at Kuma's with him, so I don't know. Like, he might be back by now, but shout out to you. I don't know. Shout out to Ricky Allen. He might be listening. He said he was going to.
My friend Joe Ritz.
Yeah, my friend.
Yeah.
Dude sucks.
I heard he like touched little boys.
I
No,
know
he
does.
didn't. He might need a job in the future. Joe Ritz did not touch little boys.
Joe Ritz, he definitely loves boys.
Good call.
He's a
Good call.
good. He's yeah.
He's a good boy. He finished his vegetables
Dude.
at Kuma's. He finished all
All of them.
of his fries, like a good boy.
How are fries vegetables? I get the
Oh, the
potato things, but I mean
potatoes.
like
It's vegetables.
It's they're vegetables like
Fried
ice cream. Like
vegetables.
ice cream is milk. It's about the
It's
same.
the same thing.
Yeah.
oh my god, you guys got weird categories for food, yo.
Don't judge us.
Yeah,
The
vegetable
Choco-tastic.
I've already judged you. What are you talking about?
Good call.
Asshole
completely
horizontology.
I'm done.
Quick announcements. I know you guys are looking for shows. You guys know Phil Bunton. He does like Metal Fury and
I know him now.
helps run.
he's
there
a
you
good
go.
guy, good guy.
He helps run like Chicago Women at Metal, but like
Okay.
they book shows.
Is that some like underground sex slavery or something? Or
Exactly. I'm throwing you into the sex
I'm in.
trade.
Women of metal. I
I
don't
knew
know.
this was too good.
I forgot we're all gay.
No, he books bands sometimes to play shows. He's actually looking for bands to play Mike's Love and Music. I think it's out in
Yeah,
Summit.
Summit.
So he's
heard of
looking
that
for
place.
bands like October 7th, the 21st, and the 28th. So if you guys, obviously
Jump on that.
you
Yeah, jump on that.
need shows, and
Yeah.
doesn't matter if you guys don't have a vocalist or not. I mean, so
Yeah, 'cause we're
ask him
doing
about
mine,
it.
yeah.
If you guys want, like, just send me a message or something, and I'll give you
Awesome.
his info, and you can get in touch with him. Other announcements: Psychopathic Days is actually going to be doing a music video November 5th. They are looking for people to be in their music video. But it's like serious people only that are 18 and over that can be out.
Oh no, Aaron.
That can be out from 10 a.m. to like 7 p.m. It's a long day on set. I know. I've been on sets before. They're long, but they're a lot of fun, especially for music videos. So Psychopathic Days, it should be awesome. So contact them if they want. I forgot. I think they're filming in Elgin for their music video. So if you can head out there, contact them. psychopathicdaysband@yahoo.com. Serious people that can handle being on set that long. There's a few things coming up in the week. Man, I should be doing the news or some shit. But I say this because we've had bands on the show and I like to give props. So when you guys have shows, hit me up. On the 15th, which is Thursday, Cubby Bear is having Beneath the Stairs playing with Persistence of Memory and I Scintilla. I am butchering names probably right now. But anyway, Beneath the Stairs is debuting a new song, and they are kick-ass. And I told them that they're awesome. On the 16th, which is Friday, Warren Star Clothing. I'm giving a shout out to them because they endorsed a few bands that have been on the show, like Skinwalker and everything. So awesome clothing, like
Skinwalker.
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 No, just Skinwalker.
It's
But
close
okay,
enough.
Warren Star Clothing is having a showroom of their clothing and everything else that they make. Awesome stuff. From 12 to 6 in Crystal Lake. And you can hit them up on their Facebook for that. And there is a coupon deal if you end up showing up. I think it's like 10 to 20% off for the people that end up showing up there for online orders. The 16th also has shows going on that night. Unveiling Chaos is playing with Remora at Nightcap.
I will actually be filling in for Remora on guitar for that show.
Really?
So, yeah. So come out to that. That's me cool. Remora is a sweet band.
Okay, that's a 21 and up show.
Yes, it is. It is.
Okay. Awesome. You're going to be there.
I will be there.
Somehow I feel like you're lying to me.
No, I'm not. I am playing with Remora.
He's telling-
Yeah.
he's telling
The way you're saying
yeah.
I'm going to be filling in
No,
for
I'm
them.
filling in for them.
No,
yeah,
that's
it's
awesome.
gonna be cool.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
filling
I'm
in
actually
for.
gonna be-
I'm filling in for drums too, and Joe's playing bass, and
Yeah.
Alex.
They're
playing
not.
the
I
other
am.
guitar.
Oh, so we're covering Remora.
Yeah.
Are you dressing like them all too?
Might as well.
Cool guys.
The 17th, another Black Hole is playing U.S. Beer Company. That's another 21 and up show. Another awesome thing happening at Shark City is the Texas Hippie Collation, True Witness, and Sacred Dawn are playing Shark City, but the cast of Jezebeth, which is like a horror movie indie film that's coming out, they're going to be there. So if you want to meet the cast and a bunch of musicians. And then Maggot Twat is playing Oktoberfest at the Brower House. If you're not 21. 21 and up in Lombard at the Brower House. And then, what else we got here?
I love me some
I used to hate maggot twat 'cause I thought they were jerks, but then I realized that it's like really funny and really awesome.
I realized they were just trolling, and then it was
Yeah,
fun.
and it's like amazing. Yeah, I used to be like, this isn't like
Funniest
serious,
thing ever.
and then you're like, wow, this is like actually awesome.
They're trolling.
They're called maggots. What do you expect?
Heaving Mass Before the Eye Wall and Internal Empires is going to be playing the Ultra Lounge on the 19th, which is Monday. And it's really cool because if you go to their page, it's free before 9:30 if you end up sending an RSVP in. So I'm totally
Nice.
going to be going there because my friend Aaron is playing in Internal Empires. They're really, really fucking cool. So he used to be my one of the assistant managers at the Hot Topic I worked with.
I was not
So.
actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. His name's spelled with an A.
Say.
Oh, you were too?
What, do you think it's ERIN, like a girl?
Yeah. I mean,
Aaron.
He has
he
that
looks
girly
like Justin
haircut.
Bieber. So. Okay. Anyways, Skinwalker and Art of Flesh playing Nightcap on the 22nd to kick off the Chicago Horror Film Festival. That should be pretty
Yeah, Art
kick-ass.
of Flesh is awesome.
Yeah. Played with them a couple times. They're cool.
And it looks like the last show I have written down here is Apocrypha's playing their CD release at Mike's Love and Music on September 25th.
Yeah, that whole weekend, the 23rd weekend, they're
24th,
playing
25th,
a
yeah.
bunch of shows. So make
And
sure.
then the next weekend too, the 30th and the 1st.
Yeah, make sure to check one of those Apocrypha
Yeah.
shows because they're cool dudes.
tons
I've
of
been
them.
meaning to because like every single time I read off shows for the week, they play shows every single
They,
fucking
they
week.
do.
they play so many shows.
It's insane. And then I don't know if anybody heard. I don't know what the deal is, but actually Dave from Sins of a Nation posted this on his Facebook status. I don't know if it's their sound guy or somebody else that works there,
Oh, yeah,
but
I saw this. Yeah.
Mike from City Limits died.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but he sounded like a good guy.
I went to their Facebook
Don't
and
know
I
anything
think
about
it's their tech guy, and whoever it is, like, rest in peace, because that really sucks.
Yeah,
I
good night,
mean-
sweet prince.
Oh wait, I skipped one. September 16th, again another show. Earth and Grave, Shadow's Edge, and True Witness playing Club 38 West. Boom! How'd you like
Cool.
that?
Good job.
Good.
I
rundown.
like to, if I could, if I could make one more shout out to my brother Caleb for listening and sending me heckling text messages.
How old's your brother Caleb?
21.
Oh, so he can go to the shows that you can't.
Yeah.
Well,
He
he's in Illinois
doesn't look
State.
like Justin Bieber because Justin Bieber doesn't have a brother. So
Probably a good thing.
He looks like.
Caleb Bieber.
Caleb.
I thought he looked like somebody.
He looks like the guy from the movie, the TV show Life on a Stick. It was a short-lived
That's right,
Fox
yeah.
comedy, and he looks like that guy.
Yeah, he looks like that guy.
No one knows of that.
obscure.
It's so
I know,
obscure.
yeah, it's-
No one knows of that show.
With
It's
like
like
people
that
that-
one guy from that one show that nobody watched.
Yeah, but watch Life on a Stick. Caleb looks like him.
yeah, he looks like that guy.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming in. I had a lot of fun talking with you guys.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having us.
I know there's been a few bands. I'm not going to name names, but sometimes it's just like when you're talking to people, they either don't want to talk or you feel like you're pushing it out of them.
Why? Come on.
Yeah, really.
Exactly.
This is stupid.
But I mean-
come anyway.
You
All you ever
guys,
do is talk.
that's what I like. It's
guys
just
just
like
like
even
Justin
during the
Bieber.
commercials, you were whatever. You guys seem
thank
really
you.
close.
Yeah,
and
like-
that's a nice thing to see in a band because you guys are so close in age. Another thing, like with all the bands that come in, like there's always that baby that's like 6 or 8 years younger than the other guys.
Baby,
I'm 22, Aaron's
baby,
17, so there's like a
baby.
5-year gap, but
But that's fine because you're brothers.
Aaron, Alex.
Yeah, I'm
we're
19, yeah.
We're 3 years apart. Aaron
But you
and I
guys are
5.
pretty much like brothers.
This
like,
is
You're
true,
all
yeah.
family.
You are
it
brothers,
seems
actually.
like.
One
Well-
big family.
Yeah, they're pretty much.
This is when we get gay and we link arms and we sing "We Are Family." Like,
Oh wait, not
I
Joe.
mean, we're family in the same way that like
Skip-
Charlie
skip
Manson
Joe.
had a family. Yeah, we're probably gonna go kill some like starlets or something after we get off this.
oh, that sounds awesome.
Taking it way too far. Way too far.
Oh, Max, I think someone's actually gonna kill someone.
Nice.
Escargot.
Well, this has been another episode of A Piece of Metal.
No, it hasn't.
Tune in next week because Scientist is going to be on with us. And this has been Oceanwalker and A Piece of Metal at 4055 North Milwaukee Avenue. And I am out for the night.
We need a vocalist.
That was awesome.
Lols.
We are going to hear one more track from Oceanwalker.
You're playing this again?